Morning routines are all the rage, and business gurus everywhere are sharing their step-by-step system to optimizing the heck out of your day for maximum productivity and business success. And while I do happen to believe there's power in how you choose to begin your day, don't leave yet. This is not going to be a guide to meditation and lemon water. In fact, in this video, I'm going to be sharing 2 habits that I ditched from my morning routine that have set me up to write better content. So stick around, that's coming up. But first, if you're new here, hi, I'm Michaela Bucchianeri, psychologist turned copy coach, and I help you bring more of your in-person magic to your online presence, attracting dream clients, patients, and customers with words that connect. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe for new videos each week. Okay, the first habit that I have nixed from my morning routine that has resulted in me writing better content is checking email first thing in the morning. Now, for reference, I didn't just used to check email. Email was like a major focus of my morning routine. I would pretty much check email right away before anything else, sometimes before I got out of bed. And then whatever materialized there would dictate how I started my day. Now, I've analyzed this a bit, and it definitely has its origins in grad school culture and a lot of the norms that I sort of absorbed during my time there. Here's the issue with this. When you check email first thing in the morning, it automatically introduces new demands onto your to-do list. It imposes other people's agendas and other people's sense of urgency, which, as we know, urgency is not the same thing as importance. The issue with this when it comes to generating content is, first of all, a practical consideration. You just might not get to your own writing because you're so busy knocking off these other tasks that other people have delivered to you. And creatively, you might find that you're just kind of sapped of all your creative juice. You don't have as much energy to bring to the content that you're supposed to be creating, so that even hours later, when you sit down to write, you might find that you open up that Google Doc and there's just not much there. So over time, I have gradually worked toward a practice of setting set times in my schedule to check email rather than just keeping my email tab open. But if you've been in the habit of checking email first thing, I think a good first step is to delay the start of email in your day. Even just a little extra space in your morning gives your own ideas time to bubble up to the surface, and you'll be much more likely to carry those forward with you into your day. The second morning habit that I have ditched and become a better content creator in the process is scrolling social media. Now, hear me out. I'm not hating on social media. I think there is real value in what's possible when we open up those little apps. Unfortunately, when it comes to creating content for our businesses, starting the day by scrolling social media really can undermine our efforts in at least a few different ways. For one thing, similar to checking email first thing in the morning, opening up a social media app can actually have the effect of creating new tasks for you to tackle before you've even rolled out of bed. Maybe you open Instagram without any goal or objective, and suddenly you're frantically responding to DMs or comments and feeling behind the power curve, and you haven't even started your day yet. You also run the risk of disappearing down a series of rabbit holes, especially when you're kind of just mindlessly scrolling, which again, I think mindless scrolling has its time and place, but when you start your day this way, there's a decent chance that you'll suddenly come up for air and 30 minutes have passed and you have no idea where that time went. Finally, and importantly, scrolling social media first thing in the morning has the potential to cram your brain with other people's thoughts. And while that might seem on the face of things like a source of inspiration, in my experience, it actually can undermine your clarity and your sense of confidence in your own ideas. And this can lead to avoiding your writing projects altogether. That is the last thing we want. Simply put, the main issue that I see with starting your morning with social media is that you don't really know what you're going to get when you open up one of those little apps. And while that might not matter so much on like a lazy Saturday, if it happens to be a day where you've got lots of other things pulling at your time, including the list of content that you need to create for your business, you might decide that cost is just too high. That's what I decided, and that's why these are 2 habits I've ditched from my morning routine. Now, in case you're thinking, well, I don't have time to sit down to a formal writing session most days, does that mean I can't check social media or email until I've done that? Not at all. In fact, I'm going to give you a really easy tip that can help address the very problem I've been talking about here. All you have to do is give yourself about 5 minutes first thing in the morning to do a brain dump. Right there on the Notes app of your phone, just set a timer and put down all the ideas, loose ends, questions, notes to self that you want to explore further, anything that you want to make sure you capture. We always wake up and there's just kind of little confetti percolating in our brains. You want to capture that. If you can do that before you open up your Gmail app or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, you will be so far ahead of the game and you'll be much more likely to carry all that goodness with you so that it's there and accessible when you sit down to write. And if you're looking for more practical tips to help you be a more productive writer in your business, you're in luck because that's what we're going to be talking about all month long here. So be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a single video. Hey! Good. I'm just recording a video. Do you want to say hi? You're on speaker. Say hello.
Hey.
Perfect. Not at all. I love it. And I love you.